Welcome back to the Bar Live Barcast, the podcast that probably won't last. But it's your boy Shaw Live, aka Shaw the God, aka I'm back, aka Ain't Sick No More, aka Ooh, Ooh.
Oh, and just as flawless as ever. What up, y'all? It's your girl Raven, aka Ray Rocksteady, aka Half Woman, Half Amazing, aka Welcome Back, Shaw Live. So happy to have you back. Now that you are not infecting the rest of the pod anymore, we're gonna pass it to the left.
Or I'm glad to see you took your third flu ass, nigga. It's your boy L Dottie, man. We back again, man. Shout out to y'all out there for coming back through, man. Let's have a good pod, though.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl Juicy, JUCCI, one half of Fat Queen Fitness, and I'm back.
Turn up.
Well, you already know what this segment is. It's our drink of the day.
Drink of the
day. Larry for doing a marvelous drink of the day last week with the beer.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you.
I'm resident beer connoisseur. All right. First of all, you need a red cup because you don't want nobody to see
red cup.
You don't really want nobody to see this. All right.
Yeah, because that's really milk in there.
No, hey, listen, ain't nothing in there yet. Ain't nothing in there yet. But Lonazol. All right. And this is the white one. This isn't the gold.
Blanco.
Yep, a Blanco. Oh, she. All right, so I gotta go to work in the morning, so I ain't even give a man size pour. That's really
that's a drip.
That's not that. Now that's more than a drip now, but that's it's been a week.
It is Wednesday.
Okay, so it's the drink is called "It's Been a Week."
No,
hey, that's nice.
Ooh.
That's nice.
I like that. That's better than what I was going to say. It's been a week. Yeah, we drinking whatever we drink is straight. I ain't gonna lie. I had a whole concoction over there. I like that. I like that. It's been a week. We taking it straight. That's straight Luna Zoo. That wasn't bad. And what I was gonna say is, if you start taking shots of it, you probably start dancing on the tables, or at least I do.
We're doing the merengue. Hey.
I'm too big to be on them tables.
I'm sorry. But yeah, the drink of the day is called "It's Been a Week." It's been a week, and we only at Wednesday.
So that's when you take straight shots of Luna Zoo or whatever you got.
Or whatever you got. Just take it straight. It's Wednesday. Get over the hump. And it wouldn't be right if we didn't go into our blackout.
Blackout.
This week for my blackout, I wanted to shout out Jared Connect to Life Photography. I'm just thinking about the pictures that I've seen. You need to follow him on Instagram. It is Connect to Life Photography on Instagram. I think he takes some of the best pictures. I take pictures, but they don't be all lined up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, yeah, you took a picture, your body ain't center. I ain't know it had to be center, bro. I just was trying to take a picture. I take selfies.
What up, everybody? This week for my blackout, I want to shout out Race for Achievement. So last week we highlighted that Monday was the MLK Day of Service that Race for Achievement was hosting at the Urban Ministries Men's Shelter. And I just want to shout out everybody that came out and volunteered in support and feeding the neighbors, feeding the community. Great time with all of you. happy to have been able to be in the number, to give back to the community, and to, let the King know that his legacy has not gone in vain.
Amen. Amen. And I'm taking it back to Bull City again this week. I got my brother Chuck Made It. Y'all follow him on Instagram. He does some really good work. I don't know if y'all can see that. ChuckMadeit. Chuck Made It. He do his stuff. His thing is great, affordable. I love it. Shout out to Bull City.
Yo,
Yeah.
and for my blackout, it's gonna be Carolina Runners, which is my cousin Nakia and my aunt Sandra's trucking company. Man, they got a couple of trucks moving around in South Carolina. So I want to say shout out to them. And you know, if you need something moved from A to B, go holler at Carolina Runners.
We're laughing to give context because a fellow friend of the show highlighted that Brother Shy got some hang time. And if you have been with us through our journey, then you understand the significance of this hang time, of this said hang time. I mean, trying to get the pop smokes. You got the baby pop smokes. Baby, welcome to the party.
Why we gotta be ignorant? Why we gotta be ignorant? Like I don't think to let outsiders come in here. I can't call him an outsider because he done been to the bar. But man, he not a part of the pod, man.
Hey, yeah, y'all got it. Y'all can't do my man Shy like that, man.
Know your tone.
Yo, here.
Baby.
Y'all can't do my man Shy like that, man.
When I take a week off.
Now it's cool though, cause it's like the Bart Simpson dude. You know what I'm saying? Like how he had the spikes and stuff coming out. That joint is fire.
Hey, Raven, what we got?
Okay. Well, I think we should just go right into it. So, as I shouted out Race for Achievement and MLK Day of Service, as you know, Martin Luther King weekend just passed, and it tends to always be like a ratchet weekend. People use the 3-day weekend in vain. They putting Brother Martin on flyers with Hennessy bottles and chains. But one brother had an opportunity to do good for the hood, but they put in a historically racist city, Boston. They unveiled the Embrace statue where Dr. Martin Luther King and his wife, Sister Coretta Scott King, were hugging. And that caused quite a stir.
Of course.
I don't know if you all saw it, but the Embrace statue in Beantown, it looked like something else was being lifted. Love lift us up. Like it's the angles on it, like if you don't see it from the side where you can tell that it's a hand and a jacket sleeve, the ignorance looks like thighs.
Right, it does.
Well, maybe it's one of those. What if it's one of those projects where it's a double meaning? You got to look at it more than one way. Maybe it was
it's a double entendre statue.
Yeah, double entendre statue.
It's literally the embrace of Martin and Coretta, but it's just their arms, and it's just two big black arms doing this, so they look like two from a different angle. Two big black eyes.
Big black.
Two black eyes.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Doing this thing. Yo, that's
the good angle right there. That's the good angle.
This is the good. Okay, I see the arms.
This angle.
This is the backside.
That's the good side.
This is where you
that
know
looks like Martin hands trying to shove her.
No, because she got the underhug going. Yeah, she got the underhug going. Yeah, the overhug going. Yeah, so that's what it is. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Martin was playing it. Martin was playing it good. It was her that was kind of
No,
playing.
that was a good hug. What you mean?
It was
That's
a real life hug shot.
Yeah,
You know he's about to take it there.
Hold up now. Hold up.
that's a
Hold
good
up.
hug.
Because if I know Martin, like how I know Martin,
How you know
then
Martin?
we got to make sure that that's even career to hand.
How the feds
You know.
exposed Martin.
See what they
Hey,
doing?
yeah, in the 2020 Martin got
See,
there. He
this
a
right
different
here,
That's
kid.
the angle that
this is
Oh.
crazy.
She look like she trying to
that's
push
the
it.
angle that got me.
She trying to choke. We gotta pass this. What were we talking about? MLK.
Now that junk kind of look crazy though. I see what they saying now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I see exactly what they saying.
Yeah,
Like
right.
they said, it's about the angles. That is not a good angle.
That's a good. That is actually one of them angles from one of them sites. Can we bring back Dr. King? Because Dr. King is Triple H right now.
No,
I'm not talking WWE.
don't say that.
What
That's about that action. He'll come for you.
That ain't got nothing to do with Dr. King though. That's the artist.
Yeah, he should have put their faces or something.
Yeah, no faces or nothing. We don't even know who arms them is for
Y'all
real.
don't try to take away this man's creativity.
No, that's.
It's
I mean,
just
that's.
that y'all minds aren't right.
Hey, he fired for the double entendre. That's what it meant. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not.
Part of the man was artwork. Somebody had to prove it.
You know what he should have did?
What?
You know what he should have did? What he should have did was he should have just did the entire statue of the entire
Hug.
look.
Right.
Yeah. So the head, the neck, the
Yeah,
chest.
because
So
he
you
used
don't
a
get-
lot of material on some on some arms. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
Oh.
Let that man artwork speak, and y'all enhance yourselves. Stop thinking in the gutter.
That's a fact, though, Juicy.
It's really enlightened because
That's a
Juicy
fact.
is enlightened. Like
Nah,
she don't surprise.
That's a fact, though.
Dr. King got enlarged.
See, that's where society always takes things, you know, in that kind of manner. You know what I'm saying? I would like to just look at something, you know, objectively, if that's the correct one, or objectively one time without having to think of a sexual liaison, if you will. How's that for? Was I talking good? Was that good?
Relation.
Ray, that'll pass, Ray?
You did that, brother.
Yes. Word.
These educated black folks.
Yeah.
Listen. Sexual liaisons are about to be on hold because Bank of America has glitched everybody's accounts. All the money's missing, and whatever you was trying to pay for, you won't be able to pay for, including that little tryst at the Holiday Inn. So you better get it.
But they weren't answering people phone calls. They were saying that
No.
the number couldn't be reached. Like now you taking out my money and I can't call somebody to figure out what's going on. That right there, deal breaker. Give me a new bank, please.
Any of you bank with Bank of America? Was y'all money all right today?
Nah, I don't even bank with them boys.
Yeah, I don't have too many hiccups with them.
Yeah.
Somebody took my card, went to Vegas, and they spent all of my money.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Look at me.
So I had to call somebody fraud my account. Somebody fraud my account. I don't know who did it, but I need my money.
I don't know who did it.
Go to Vegas.
It's my money. I need it now, damn it.
I need it right now.
Hey, that is funny, man. Yeah, that's crazy, bro, because the bank is like the oldest structure out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are y'all having glitches with people's phone? It screams sketchy. You know what I'm saying? Because they be using people money to invest in all that kind of stuff while it's sitting
The
there
thing is a
anyway.
Ponzi
So
They did a bad investment and now they can't get the
yeah,
money
they
back.
can't get you your money back. They lost on something real big, maybe. So they had to freeze everything. And they're like, "Yo, put that thing on the system real quick while we figure this out."
All the bank does is take your money, borrow it against somebody else's money, and then
Yeah.
hopefully they have it back by the time you want to use some of your money. But
Mhm.
listen, if I need my little $25, my little $25 better
I
be there.
need that. I need it's
That 25
inflation. It's inflation.
style.
All that.
Okay?
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying where my $25 at.
Hey Ray, I don't know. Were you insinuating
Ugh,
that were you insinuating that like people be like using money for some things they probably should? What you was meaning in the beginning? Like you
uh,
saying people folk be paying for it or what?
the oldest hustle in the world. It sells itself.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. You is gonna need some type of money and some
You
kind of
don't need
cash because you
some.
can't go to no parks nowadays. You can't
I
get to know
mean,
nobody.
listen, you
You
can
got
pay
to
with
do
eggs now. High as eggs is, that's
word. Hi, you. I'm
money.
gonna start bartering. Let's bring it back. Hey, Shawty, I got this whole half a dozen eggs right now. I know these shits expensive. You know what I'm saying? What you need? What can I get for half a dozen eggs? You
Okay,
know
I'll
what
do some braids right now for some eggs.
I mean?
For some grocery period because the
I just want a
groceries
little
expensive.
breakfast.
Eggs give me gas.
Hey man, look, food
Go ahead.
about to be like expensive. It's gonna be hard for motherfuckers to get
It
that
is.
shit, bro. Like
You need
we
to
ain't
start running.
that egg joke ain't playing. So when my money frees up at the doggone bank and I gotta get these eggs for my babies and I can't and they already expensive as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like what am I supposed to do with that? And then, they always so quick to take our money. And then when it's time to give it back, we always gotta wait for the shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like y'all take it on demand.
Mhm.
I want my shit back on demand. You can't be glitching without a proper resolution. You gotta be able to put a credit on some folks shit or something. Tell them come down to the bank.
Listen, you could be like, so Bank of America really affected millions of like common people, the regular working blue class man, woman. But Usain Bolt also had a crazy day as well because he woke up to $12.7 million missing from him. He's down to $12,000 in his account.
Somebody would have been
12,000. He's
like,
missing
what?
12.7 million.
12.7 million.
The
Raven.
investment firm in Jamaica,
Somebody getting beat up.
something happened. They're seeking legal counsel if he doesn't have his money back within 10 days. He about to be
Right.
running eggs soon himself.
He needs to drink the drink of the day because it's been a week.
It's been a week. I'm a drink for
You said
Yeah, me too.
27. Raven.
12.7
No.
million
12.7 million.
gone,
12.7 million.
unaccounted for.
7.
To 12,000, you are panicking.
That is 12
Somebody getting
million
these hands. I'm
more
telling you.
dollars than me. You don't just miss 12 million.
No.
I was like, what? I heard you.
Mind your business. Stop doing math over here, Raven. 12 million? He's
Gone.
missing 12.7 million.
That's
And
a
all
lot
I
of
got is
money.
12,000 in my account.
That's a lot of money, boy.
12.7 million got me.
That's what they did to Kanye too. Kanye couldn't even use his Apple Pay
Well,
You-
at the
Kanye,
He
Chick-fil-A.
might have needed to not use his
well,
Apple Pay.
Kanye talked about the Jews. We know we can't do that.
Okay.
All right, we go. Hey, so back to you saying. Hey, you saying. So you saying. He was investing with a company in Jamaica, and
No, this is the bank, like the Bank of Jamaica. It's a private
it's a
equity
bank
firm
in Jamaica.
that he
Closing
had
money?
this money in.
And so what happened to their money? They got the same glitch Bank of America got.
Sound like
Well,
it.
it's the
That's what it
part they got
sounds like.
10 days to get it back right,
Mhm.
or they
Oh,
gonna
what
own
happened?
that bank and whatever else is in there.
Oh, owning a bank got to be fire. Like
Okay.
inflating
Ooh,
money
that
whenever you
sounds
want to.
stressful. You got 10 days to get this man 12.7 million. And you
Yeah, that's
tell
a
me
lot.
that's oh no. 'Cause
That's
that-
probably all they got on Jamaica right
Okay.
They took that money try to buy some goats to re-up.
Yeah, okay, because you got to get it how you live. I
The
get
goat
it.
truck didn't hit on time. He had
Nah,
to check the account, so no
yeah.
line. You're done doing my money, them,
Goodbye.
Lot of mercy. They can't take it.
You can't take it.
Hey,
You
What
can't
the
take
spot
it.
happened to the money, them?
The money, rude boy.
Yeah, you're dead, man.
Wagwan. Yeah, now that's crazy though. But you gotta look at the bright side though. 12,000 is I mean, you could do something with
he
12,000
gonna
for
spend
10
it in
years.
10 days. He waiting for him to get that right.
I
You know,
mean, that's on YouTube.
Well, bro, the money's already gone. You waiting on it to come back.
Bro.
You're at that point, you are destitute.
okay.
Yeah, I know.
You probably spend that in a week.
I
Yeah,
know.
just
So
10 days
you're gonna
later,
have
he
to
waiting for them
scale.
to fix it. He
Wait,
gonna spend that.
You're gonna have to
Time out,
scale
guys.
tremendously
Time out,
back. You gotta scale tremendously back. He don't have to spend that in a week.
Y'all not rich in culture like me. All right. So listen.
Show you right. Show you right.
When you got 12.7 million,
Mhm.
12,000 goes in an hour.
That's what I'm saying. He giving them
They live a
10
total
days for a reason.
lifestyle.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that.
That's like, bro, that's mortgage. Like that they got them type of bills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
like so that's a like a shit that could be going today. He probably had a bill due today.
He could hit up his man Flow Rider because Flow Rider in the same today. Listen, before I get to this next topic, today is January 18th. It's the end of Mercury retrograde, the first one of the year. Thank God we made it through. But you know, Mercury retrograde, it affects financials, it affects transportation, it affects technology. So all these glitches is a part of retrograde. And just so happened today is the last day of it. So tomorrow it'll be kind of like back to normal. But your man Flow Rider just won his lawsuit, $82 million today.
Flow Rider, man.
From the energy drink company Celsius.
Yeah. I saw
He had an endorsement deal with them back in 2014 that he never got paid for. So he got that money plus punitive damages plus what is it? Inflation over the years. You know,
shout out to
82
Flow Rider,
million today. So I'm sure he can let his man Usain hold a little something.
Yeah,
but just because they call you for them bills don't mean you got to give it to them, bro. You ain't got to give it to them now. Come on, bro. You ain't got to give it to them. Let's think about it now. There are people out here every day who ain't got that kind of money. That's what they do. They dodge around the bills and all that kind of shit, bro. You got to get back to your roots. That's what it be. He's so used to having that money, he don't want to go back down to the root of it all, where he came from. You know what I'm saying? Back to the basics. That's a mindset. Well, shit. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get where you're trying to go. And when they take 12.7 million out your bank account, what else the fuck you got to do until they try to give you your money back? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be nimble. You gotta be frugal out here. You gotta be a little bit flexible. You know what I'm saying? It ain't 12.7 million flexible, but yeah, I mean it'll get you through. Goddamn. Y'all know I'm the only person who know what I'm talking about. The struggle.
No, you gotta sell a brick at this point. You gotta go see Poppy in Dominica.
Yeah,
something. Get your feet up.
It concerns me that you went straight to sell. I'm gonna go ahead and let that ride. Like we ain't just.
What else can you do to get that amount of money in a short period of time? You gotta sell a brick or a few. There's nothing else you can do.
Artane.
Yeah, like that's the easiest thing.
So you gotta lose your life now. God damn, that's
there's no races. There are no Olympics. There's nothing where you could go run real quick to get some money.
You can't run real quick. You can't set nothing up real quick.
Actually, he probably could go and get off in the hood because there's a bunch of
niggas who want to race his ass, bro.
Usain Bolt, and there's a bunch of niggas that are willing to put money on that.
Yeah. I think he could make a lot of money real quick, fairly quick. All he gotta do is structure some races real quick in the hood with regular niggas. They'll pay to see that shit.
Oh man, Pookie definitely outrun. Man, I seen this man outrun the whole football team, and then he run and look back like he was Deion said. He can outrun.
Yeah, I seen Man run before. Man done ran everybody out their socks in the hood. He can't beat Man.
His legs and his career in danger running against Man in the hood on concrete.
Well, Ray, so what you want him to do? You want him to put his life in danger by going on the highway smuggling bricks from A to B too? Shit, I'd rather risk my legs running against Man than running from them
the cartel.
Yeah.
Listen,
or the feds.
He ain't even got enough for a brick because he only got 12. And
what bricks running these days, right? What you know?
Even when the price was good, it was still 17.5. So I'm saying too much.
No, Ray over here giving it up.
Hey, I need a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I need a lemonade. I'm gonna tell it all.
Chick-fil-A sandwich. Hey, Sean, I'm gonna be like, I was wondering where that piano came from.
You can get a quarter key.
You got a piano back there?
Yeah, that's nice, huh? Nice hiding spot. Nice. That's alpaca. You gotta block that shit.
You gotta block it because I made 50 off of 3.5, but that ain't nobody hitting this. So, that's how I know these numbers. Okay, I know about a triple B scale.
You get us cancer.
That's it right there. You trapping? You trapper? Let a nigga trap it like another rap.
Not only a podcast, it's also a band.
What's the song, Larry? Free my nigga food.
Why is she a trapper out here? You don't even know it.
Podcast was a game. No, they're slinging bricks. Never lie.
Okay.
Hey, Ray out here moving heavyweight, boy. Goddamn.
For real, right?
My background. Y'all see this?
Yeah, we see. That shit extravagant, man. You got the damn wood doors. Who has a brick chimney like that coming down? Only the trappers of trappers.
I got in early. I got in and got out early,
I see, man.
I left with some stars though.
Oh.
You saw my dead homies.
It was over 5 years. You beat the time. You beat the what the shit called? The
statute of limitations.
Yeah, the statute of limitations. Yeah. You beat the statute. Okay, that's what's up. Fire.
Apparently you could
free Big Meech.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm not fucking with Raven tonight.
Yeah, Raven on one.
He don't got enough for the brick. He got enough for a quarter key.
We gonna wake up with the people at the door.
Word, knocking up people at Ray door. Hey, they gonna have me in there. I'm gonna be like, what you know about a number 2 at Chick-fil-A, huh? You tell me what you know about a number 2 at Chick-fil-A with Polynesian and an Arnold Palmer, and I'll let you know what
everything.
I'll let you know whatever you need to know. You see that piano right there? You know what I'm saying? One of them keys is off. And when I say one of them keys is off, one of them keys is off. You see the double entendre there? Yeah.
You're fucked up, right?
Yeah, you know you fucked up.
See, they should have never gave you niggas money. Anyway,
that is hilarious.
Shad, I got a personal question for you because I know this is the love of your life. How are you taking this Rihanna Super Bowl slander?
The slander needs to be left alone. I believe that Rihanna is about to go and put on an amazing Super Bowl show. When I say amazing, I'm talking Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, national anthem, amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
Super Bowl. I mean, if they let Katy and Katy Perry joint was some cheap, so she can't be that bad.
Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, now that was extreme, but I wanted to go there.
Michael Jackson, Whitney.
Yeah, Whitney sang that national anthem, but I think she gonna get her. And Michael Jackson did pop up in every corner of the daggone Super Bowl. We didn't know which one was him, and they pop up on the stage and just stand there. People were faking if you was just standing there.
Right.
Michael Jackson didn't even perform. He just stood there.
Yeah,
For
just stood
15
there.
minutes.
So many people pass out. They had to stop the fucking Super
Oh,
Bowl.
so what are they saying about Rihanna, man? What they saying?
Well, okay, to give context, she hasn't performed anything in like 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer.
Okay.
She just had a baby. She's been out and about. She's in a relationship, like happily in love and all the things. So they think she's rusty. Also, for some reason they're constantly comparing her to Beyonce. Stephen A. Smith went on Sherry Shepherd's talk show and literally said she's no Beyonce, so don't expect that. Basically, don't expect it to be good. He then went on First Take and walked it back. But
Stephen A. ain't no Shannon Sharp. How about that?
I'm gonna sit this one out. Let the beehive come after me.
Stephen A. a coon anyway, but so is that really slander though? Like they saying because all of those things are.
Well, they're saying she can't fly.
Yeah, they go ahead.
Well, those are possible factors in her show, though. Those are possible things that could affect the show, though, right?
No,
but nobody else has ever gotten this much critique before a Super Bowl show. Like everybody else,
it's not gonna be trash.
Larry, if you watching the Super Bowl halftime show, right? As a man,
yeah,
are you worried about what are you worried about at halftime?
I mean, I'm just glad she'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad she'll be there. She could just stand there too and all that. But look, what I'm saying is, like, for an artist, those are things that can affect the show. I ain't saying whether she's gonna be good or bad. I ain't disagreeing or agreeing. But I'm saying, is that technically slander if those are concerns that could really affect the show, though?
I think it's slander.
It is because our girl always shows up and shows out.
Yeah. And I've never seen a performance where she wasn't great.
That part.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it. Past performance does.
And I mean, when we talk about a professional, like people get all crazy about fucking Beyonce, but this girl been performing internationally well before Beyonce.
Slow your roll, killer. Don't do that. I can't let you
was international.
Beyonce was out 10 years before Rihanna, bro.
Yeah, but was she
international? For a long time.
Yes.
Destiny's
Child came out when she was 16. That was an international group.
That shit don't count. Destiny's Child don't count. Because they had to make her. No, they had to make her. They had to make her be the lead singer and all of that. I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts.
I'm gonna say this. I like Beyonce because I grew up listening to Destiny's Child, but I'm not a beehiver.
Yeah,
I like Rihanna's music a lot better. I feel like I can relate a little bit more to where she's coming from, especially the party girl in her. But yeah, this thing about Super Bowl, like I said, I feel like Rihanna not gonna come out there on no crazy note. She gonna make sure she on point with her performance. I feel as though she's gonna do that because she hasn't performed in so long. You owe it to your fans to come out here and show out, and then letting people talk about it. Really gonna come and try to like be through it now. If she make a mistake, it's Rihanna. Let it go.
But there's a possibility of her to. Okay, so I hate to be that guy, you guys. I hate to be that guy, but let's try to get this content real quick. I ain't all the way convinced that it's slander. Because I actually went and looked at the definition of slander. And, according to Google, you know what I'm saying? It says that it's the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. So
they said Rihanna can't sing.
All right, we know that's not true, though. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Slander.
But how is that damaging to her reputation? Because she have a couple of people, fans, well, non-fans, opposing to her singing technique. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that stops the millions of other fans that's gonna support her in whatever she's doing. I don't think that's damaging. I don't think that being concerned about, her not performing for all these years and her having a child, which we know can affect women, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be make an impact on her show. Now, whether she do or don't, I'm just saying, I don't think that those are slanderous, things to say if they're like actual things that can. Hey, I might be hating, bro. I might be hating, bro. Put it on me. I may be a hater, bro. I never came up here and said that Rihanna is going to be garbage. I ain't never said that. I think that she's going to have a great, fantastic show. But I'm also not going to be quick to say that just because somebody's speaking to an opposing side of her and her performance, that, it's some crazy word like slander if it's really not. I think that's a problem in society today, using words that may not quite fit what's going on,
Okay.
and words mean shit, man.
They
Words
do.
mean stuff.
Who knew Larry was big on semantics? Who
Hey
knew
man, I
Larry
mean,
was a semantics guy?
Man,
when it
Okay.
comes to certain things, you gotta be opposing, man, sometimes, man.
Can I
And I
answer the question, please?
I hate her.
Larry is a hater. Go ahead, Juicy. Larry is a hater. That's the
Hey,
punchline.
yes, I hate everything. I wake up in the morning mad because I woke up. You
No, you
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Can I say
Yeah.
it?
Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah. Hey, did y'all see that video of the Grinch getting his ass whooped by them little kids?
No, what?
Okay, never
I saw
mind.
this later.
Couple of
I was dead.
gangster soldiers.
I'm like, who kids is these? Jumping Grinches.
Whose
Haters.
man's is this? Who was
Right.
the Grinch?
That might excite me if my kids beat the Grinch up though. Like, yeah, they're mine, and I'm gonna stick by
Right. Yeah. The Grinch shit that came in here stealing shit.
You beat Barney up in a grocery store once.
Oh, yeah, Ray,
them.
Ray. Where you grew up at,
Okay,
Ray?
I've learned a lot
Ray
about
just got.
my baby.
You think you know a co-host?
At this point, I'm scared of losing.
I'm
It's
learning so
not
much
one of my
about Raven
finest
now.
moments, but it happened.
Scared of Raven.
What did Barney do to you, man, other than be jolly and all that?
He loves
This is when I
you.
was a follower and not a leader.
Oh, you was in a gang.
That could
Okay,
actually be a hate crime.
That's what it is,
gang
right?
life. You was in a
That's
gang life. Hey, were you in a gang, Ray?
Not necessarily. We don't talk
Oh,
about
okay.
these things.
Oh,
no.
okay. Well, I'm about to say you like
Hey,
gun high here, boy.
It's a secret society. All we ask is trust.
Oh, okay. What did you say, Shad?
she just witnessed it.
Right. She just
She was
witnessed
there,
it.
but she wasn't
She
taking
got,
part. Like
So
Ghana.
she got personal knowledge. Personal knowledge.
Mm.
That's funny.
Sha, what time is it, brother?
It is your baby's mama, sister, uncle, brother, cousin, friend, homeboy that it's been a week, so he took a shot. Hey, everybody taking it.
Mm.
So he took a shot, passed around the neck, came around the back. Favorite part of the show, Ask the Bar.
Okay. So this week's Ask the Bar, we haven't had a deep one like this, as my mother would say. Shout out to Mom Dukes, in a while. But this question came up after the day of service on Monday, and a group of friends just sitting around, mixed company, and the question was posed: should your performance with a significant other, the first time you have intercourse, be held against you in the long run of your relationship?
Oh, hell no.
Okay. So definitely not. And I'm gonna say why. Some people and it ain't me. But some people gotta, like some people have to know who they dealing with. Some people that might not even really like you like that when y'all first start. Like y'all could have some things in common and it might just happen, but you might not know that person's body language yet. You might not know like the things they like. Like you really have to learn people if you want to do this. And like especially if you see yourself dating them in the long run, like I need to know you. I need to know what you like. And everything just don't work for everybody. Like some stuff that people tell me they gotta have during those relations, I ain't with it. Like, no, thank you. So I don't think it should be held against you in the long run because you live and you learn.
No fingers in the butt for you, huh?
No fingers.
Gosh. Wasn't ready. Woo!
Hey,
Some
for
stuff
the
we don't do.
Hey, look, for the duration of the relationship is crazy, my man. Because first off, that first time it depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can finish faster than you would like to. That don't mean that I got to be judged for the rest of the relationship. And I'm pretty sure if we still together at that whatever that point is, then I improved in the encounters, if you will. At that point. So I don't think that can be held against you at all. No,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Go, God.
All right, I'm gonna start here, right? Can it be held against you? Yes, the hell it can.
Thank
Because
you.
people have done it,
Thank
people
you.
do it, and it happens.
Thank you.
It won't big enough. It will too big. It don't hook like how I like it.
Hold on. So what's the question here
Hold on.
then? What's
You
the
talking
question
about
here?
hitting on the first on the
No,
Okay.
no, because she said like when
Wait.
you say the duration of a relationship, does this
No, let
mean
me tag
like
me in.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. So this was the very PG version of me asking the
Can I
question.
say it? Because I was gonna say it.
wait. And then you can say it. Okay. So really it goes to what
Should you give the full D or
yes,
should you give 3/4 D or 75%? That's it. That's
apparently,
it.
because
That's
That's
it.
a valid
apparently
question though.
Do you
no,
hit
it's
it?
not.
Do you
Okay,
hit it with all you got, or do you
Mm,
save some for later in the
later.
rest of the relationship?
Yes. So
That's
like
it.
that's
the
it.
first time you're having relations with the person, a man in particular,
Mm-hmm.
the question was posed, is
Full
there
D,
like
3/4
do you
D.
give whole D or half D? And it's
Okay,
because
so that's a completely different question. So
I was gonna get there. That's why I was
performance
gonna say that and get to my
performance
name.
is whole or half.
hmm.
There's levels to this, you know?
Because okay, here's the thing. If you give half, then there's more to look forward to. And if they're satisfied with half, then it's like, oh, you already the man. So now when you give whole, it's like, I love you forever,
Yeah,
right?
do you want that? You know what I'm saying? That could
But
turn fatal.
now on the flip side of that, if you give whole the first time, you're expected to always give whole because we know what you're capable of. And then sometimes apparently you
I
don't
gotta go
want
to
to
work.
just always give whole.
I gotta work. I gotta work, and I need to get this out.
That's a hell of an expectation, man. I'm gonna let you know because the man's contrary to popular opinion, we're not machines. So there are
There you go.
times where shit can, go, shit can happen faster. Sometimes it might take a little longer. It depends, man. It depends on the guy. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the question goes, I think it depends on who the person is. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's somebody that, I want to be with long term and I want to, expedite the process, you give it your all. You know what I mean? Goddamn, if it's somebody that, maybe I want to come back, I ain't sure how they gonna act and all this and all that, you know what I'm saying? Then piece by piece, you know what I mean?
You got to piece it off. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you gotta give it. You can't give it the full dosage because you don't know how it's going to react. It's like a medicine. Yeah, I mean, you don't know how it's going to how it's going body going to react. So you got to be cautious, if you will. Yeah,
Larry,
that's
that's
what I
cute.
think. Thank you. Man. I'm trying to. I'm practicing over here. If y'all can't tell, I'm
Okay.
trying.
Well, I'm trying to tell these people the truth.
Okay, so give it to him.
Sir, don't you go in there giving no 50% nothing. You need to at least be at 75 because you go in there 50% shooting and you think that you about to get another shot.
Yeah, I'm assuming you want at least another or one more shot, unless it's the one of them that's like, yo, I ain't, I'm good. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to paint your
You
face.
gotta set the scene.
Um,
Now, for the ladies, I will say this. I can only really speak for me, but
Speak for them ladies.
sometimes we understand like on for a man like the anticipation of it like be a lot for y'all, and sometimes y'all don't do what y'all need to do on the back end. So when you finally get to where you're at, it's just too much. So
Preach.
I'm I sometimes won't hold it against you. I'll let you come back again to see if you can figure that thing out.
That's fair.
I've been known to give a second chance or two.
This is my thing. This is my thing.
Jerica, no second chances?
We grown
It
adults.
depends.
We
It really
adults.
depends.
Not
Like,
every time. It depends on the person.
yeah.
I have faith in you when I know
The
you have
background depends on the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I anticipating this too? Like, did I want it to be good?
I was like, wait,
You know, if I
because it
didn't
might not
want it to
have
be,
been.
then it's kind of like, yeah,
That
you'll be
sounds-
all right. But if I really like wanted it to be something, maybe so. Yeah.
Erectile dysfunction. That's what it sounds like.
What?
All I'm gonna say is this, right? All I'm gonna say is this.
Jesus.
We all grown in here, right? Come on in the room. Come on in the room.
I'm an adult.
Listen, even them guys that's excited, what they did not do is prior to the encounter, they ain't get that rock off.
They ain't prep.
Yep, they ain't prep. And sometimes you can't. Sometimes you didn't know. Sometimes you didn't know.
Sometimes you didn't know, but you gotta prep.
As adults, we got to sit here and we got to get this one out the way right now because that's literally what it is. You got to get that first one out the way.
Yes, sir. Choke the chicken, baby.
Stamina for the second one, and you'll be fine.
Choke the chicken,
that
baby.
First one will come, but if you got enough for the second one,
yeah, you're good to go.
Naturally, it's gonna be longer.
Yeah, so you gotta. I agree with Shad 100% on this, man. In order to make sure that you're performing at a level to at least have her come back for one more round, you know what I'm saying? You gotta choke the chicken, and then even if you don't know, you still should choke the chicken.
Go ahead, saying that term. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's
you gotta. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Disturbing.
You gotta make it happen, man. And you gotta do it in a timely fashion as well, because you don't want to do it too close to the encounter, because you know what I'm saying, it still might have an effect. But if you do it in a couple hour span, that way you can do that, go through your whole day, you know what I'm saying? Then you can go ahead and, court the lady, do your thing, you know what I mean? So that way, by the time you get to where you're going, all good, baby. You in the game.
Look at the level of science behind, like, being a man is hard, because ain't no way. Because
you fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna let y'all have it, because I just be out in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't nothing worse than a misfire, man. A misfire can be tragic.
Whatever I give you, that's it. And it's never gonna
pull out. No, never mind.
Yeah, hey, what you do? What you do on a misfire, Sean? Don't back out. What you doing on a misfire?
Listen, I can't give them all our secrets.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. You right. We gotta, we gotta do that on the cold one. 75% is your go-to.
75%.
All right, that's fair. I think that's good, man.
That leaves room for improvement, but you're not
leaves satisfaction too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. So what do you do if you know before you even like smash, this ain't one that you gonna send for the repeat?
I think when I was going crazy, I had so much liquor on me.
What?
Everything was 1,000%. And yes, I was like, you know what? Put me I'm about to go do this and get up out of here, and that's it. Yeah. But
Toys of food.
what? Like what? Like I just did. I never. Maybe I'm just ignorant, and maybe I never thought. Well, maybe I should go in there and give 75% D. That sounds like a good idea. No, or every test you try to get 100, right? What we talking about?
That is a fact. That is a fact.
That's what perplexes me because up until recently, in my big grown age, and this is from another group of male friends, and they were talking very candidly.
You want to know why?
And they were talking about wholes and halves and the definition of it and why they give or don't give.
Yeah, why? And this was mixed company. Was this
why they being so candid with you?
Because I'm a boy.
Was this mixed company?
I mean, yeah, I think they forgot. Well, they knew I was there, but
no, I'm talking about like, was there other women there as well?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, they was trying to explain. They were trying to get an excuse, a reason, either
to back up the hammer?
prior.
Oh, my bad.
Because they might already hit something. They might have been trying to hit something. And they might have been given that, well, you know, sometime I might catch a flat. That's, to me, that's loser talk. That's a mentality of, all right, well, I might not be able to play tonight. Boy, you supposed to be able to play every night.
So that's street clothes. That's street clothes.
Allen Iverson step across Tyronn Lue dog.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared. You know what I'm saying? So
forget prepared. Just get in there.
Yeah, get in there. I feel it.
To also elaborate on this topic, how do you all feel about enhancers in that department?
Because y'all was talking about the honey before, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and say the honey. This is what I think. This ready for the content? Here we go. So women have all the enhancers in the world, right? So when it comes to it, damn near almost everything, 90% can be enhanced, right? So when it comes to a male enhancer, you know what I'm saying? I think that we need all the help we can get, bro.
What? I was not expecting that answer. What?
Bro. Bro, so you never had all right. I'm about to talk, Shad. I'm about to talk, Shad.
Have you experimented?
What, with the honey?
Well, I did extends.
Bro, I had the okay, thank you. No, don't do that shit to me, bro. In this type of conversation, to make me seem like I'm crazy. That it ain't shit out there that niggas done tried. Because niggas done put me on the shit now. Niggas done told me about some shit now. Come on now. Don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that, bro.
You got me having to stretch. I got hot.
Don't do me like that, Shad.
My dick was hard for a month.
Okay, yeah, so you know the shit works. You know the shit works. You know that if you've messed around and choked the chicken too close and you need to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, be able to make something happen, you know you got something you can go to that's going to make the shit happen, my nigga.
You think I'm exaggerating? My never went soft for a month.
Bro, I know, my nigga. I know. I'm talking about a few next week and shit. I'm like, all I gotta do is think about it and it's nigga. I'm like, yo, that shit is. I don't even know if I should be taking this shit, but I bet you what, I'm prepared, motherfucker.
No, not Larry. My shit wouldn't go down at all. Like,
pause, dog. All right, I heard you the first time, dog.
No. 30 days. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, please, because I feel like the next thing you about to do is have me look at it or something, nigga. Too. You don't believe me?
I'm not trying to get canceled, y'all.
I believed you the first time, Sean. You don't believe me? Look. Oh, but yeah, I think
I have been known to just proceed.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna just
But
a
they're
little
not.
lane and listen.
Are you all not worried about after effects or later on down the line or any of the things?
Well, do
I
them girls
mean,
be worried about their ass exploding?
Okay.
Fair question. Fair question.
Point.
yeah. Do they worry about their real faces once the makeup came off?
Oh,
I think
Larry, you
y'all
gonna
need
get
to
us
stop.
canceled.
Skincare,
They gonna
skin prep
boycott us.
beforehand is a thing.
I'm talking about the cakey of the faces. You know what I mean? Looking like goddamn happy birthday, you know.
How about you said
But
women
they
beat their
may
meat
use makeup
beforehand?
because they're insecure of.
Oh, see, there we go. Now we're talking about something now.
But I
Well,
mean, I guess yeah. If I say that, then it's a two-hand street because maybe some yeah. But
You said women beat their meat before.
what?
Not what you
Oh,
said.
I thought you do it too. I was like, oh my gosh.
but do y'all do that? Do y'all prep? Do y'all explore the cave, if you will? I think I like that one. Do y'all explore the cave, if you
That's
will?
y'all job.
Oh yeah, because they always
Ain't gonna
ready.
be no defect. Like, ain't nothing going.
They always ready. They ain't got to worry about nothing happening for real.
Okay.
Explore the cave. I thought that was great. Y'all ain't
That
like
was
that?
a good one.
But I don't like cave because that just seems deep and dark. Like I mean, like and wide. I don't
and,
know.
Use
I
your
don't know.
mind,
and
but
damn.
better Raven.
Just maybe the
You
tunnel.
have to think of like exclusive. Think of those kind of words when you hear cave. You know, everybody can't get to it type of word.
Ooh, okay. See,
So
double
think of
entendre.
those
There we go.
words.
There we go. Okay. See,
Okay,
there you
use
go.
words that
It's
help
all
us.
about perspective. It's about
Okay,
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah, that's
No
fine.
face at you. Like,
Listen, I can tell y'all right now, from a guy's perspective, man, we don't give a fuck if you call it a tunnel, a cave, dugout, a low hole, a low hole down there,
The little
a
old
slide. We don't care. Does it work?
doesn't work. Doesn't work. Hey, that's crazy. If it work, we own one. Do you need a little? Do you need a little? How you do the weed eater when you prep it?
We do not give a fuck.
Now sometimes you gotta press the button on it sometimes, bro, to get that thing a little, so that it can go through. You know what I mean?
Jump started.
A little jump start.
Sometimes that starter be broke. You gotta.
Yeah, you gotta bang it a couple of times. You're like boop 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 boop. You got
Nah, you
damn
gotta
shit.
prime it, get a little
You get
prime.
a little. That's the word I'm looking for. You got to
Prime it.
prime it sometimes, and when you prime it, oh man, she good to go.
77 Seville.
Oh
Motor,
shit!
motorboat.
What they call it? Pound Town.
Yeah, when did that come about?
Hey, that's an old school term now.
Pound town.
That
Yeah.
shit was in the mid 2015s.
What are you talking about? That's
Way
like the
down.
60s and 70s, bro.
Oh, they called it Pound Town in the 60s and 70s.
What?
I don't know. We gotta ask Eddie.
Pound Town.
Fucking
Who is
Nico.
Indy?
What?
You going to all of these disco parties?
Okay.
Disco parties. Hey, I think that might be a fire idea. Where the parties at? Disco
Ask
parties.
Nico. Hey Nico,
I
we got
want to
somebody
dance.
to go with you.
See, look at I'm discoing. Yeah, there you go, Ray.
hey,
Yeah, with that boatload you got, that's like some 70 shit right there. With the boatload, disco parties.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what that's called a
Afros.
boatload.
Huh?
That's called a boatload.
No, I'm
No,
talking about
the product.
those.
The
Yeah,
product.
the product, those pounds that Ray was moving. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Back when she was moving it. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus have mercy on me. So what we gonna sum this up with don't give 75% dick. Because
Give it your all. Give it your all, right, Sean?
excuse me, we definitely ain't giving 50%.
No 50%. That's an
75
F.
you must,
That's
not
an
an
F.
L.
You can't get
but
an F.
the overwhelming majority agree that you should come all in with good D.
Or nothing. Yep. Win,
All or
lose, or
nothing,
draw.
right?
Win, lose, or draw, all or nothing.
Jerica, what you gotta say? Yay, nay, 75, 100, 0.
Oh, wrong way.
75. Go to 75. If
75,
it's been working for you, let it work for you.
75, 75.
There's
Raven,
always room for improvement.
Look this way.
Other way, Shy. You gotta look the other way.
my bad.
You see me looking at you?
Right.
Hey, the food part is I thought about that before I did it.
Listen, I got it.
I thought about it before I did it, and I still got it wrong. And you be quiet. How about that?
You do, Larry.
Like,
Oh, my jaw was about to die on my bad, y'all. My jaw was about to die real quick. I had to charge.
No.
But yeah, I had to do the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, we should do like a Brady Bunch thing, man. Like an intro with the Brady Bunch thing in the boxes, and we just look up and down.
That's that Destiny's Child. Say my name. Say my name.
Okay. I'm looking at you now, Raven.
all right, well, that brings us to
Yeah.
about an hour. We want to thank you for joining the Bar Live Barcast, the podcast that probably won't last, and we want you to
Subscribe on all your DSPs. Please rate, comment, like, and listen or watch.
It's your boy Shaw Live.
Your girl Ray Rocksteady.
Juice.
Hey man, it's your boy L Dottie, man. Hey, Shy, real quick before you, hey, let me just let them know, dog. I'm sorry. Before we go, y'all make sure y'all check me and Shy out on the Cold One podcast on Tuesdays at 9:00 p.m. Man, I think it's funny because he's trying to get mine's canceled, and he says I'm trying to get his canceled. So I think it's an interesting dynamic, man. Y'all check us out
Where you streaming at?
on YouTube at a Cold One podcast.
Yes, sir.
For sure. We giving that good content. And hey, like we said, man, wherever you listening, subscribe. If you are just chilling and not really listening, subscribe. If you are in Africa and waiting for Raven to get back in here, subscribe. If you're over, if you give us 75% deep, subscribe. If you're doing anything right now that puts you in a position to hear our voices, we want you to subscribe.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Honey and all, man. You know, do what you got to do out there.
Hey, so Raven didn't make it back, but until next time, peace, love, and drinks.
And shop our own.
Shout out to y'all.